So from November of 1969 until June of 1971, this was Indian territory, and you'll see some of the historic markers that they left as you go through the island. Also, I'm obliged to point out that at the new Industries building, which is at the very northern tip of the island, up until 245, there's actually an exhibition that deals with that historical event, the occupation of Alcatraz by the native people from 1969 until 1971. It closes at 2:45, so you might want to set your watch to that. You know, you can do everything you want to do, but if you want to see that particular exhibit, it closes at 2:45. Number 3, I'm sure most of you have heard of the cell house that we have here on Alcatraz, where famous criminals such as Al Capone were kept. The only thing I need to say about that to you really is that we have people there, staff, who will give you a device that you can hold to your ear, and it will give you a 30-minute tour of the cell house for your own listening, pleasure. And so the only thing I need to say about that is that you need to remember to turn that back in, because it's been designed to go off. It'll give off a loud sound. It'll vibrate in your hand. It's very annoying. And if you walk out with it, you'll remember that Ranger Jeff told you that that would happen. So try to bypass that. Number 4, we're almost at the end. Number 4, I always like to step back with a statistic. The statistic is, I can't even say it, is that there's about 195 countries, sovereign nations here on this planet. And the United States is number 3 in population. Only India and China exceed the United States in population. So that amounts to about 5%. The U.S. has about 5% of the world's population right here in this country. However, the United States has about 25% of the world's incarcerated people. And so this exhibit in the cell house deals with mass incarceration. It's called the Big Lockup, and it deals with that disparity between population and number of incarcerated people. So number 5, that's the last one I'll talk about, is what you just saw happen to your left. Notice how many people are left in line. 0. Why? Because they made the great escape from Alcatraz. Okay, so you also want to make that escape. So you're on the daytime tour. The last boat leaving for the daytime tour is at 4:25 p.m. That's the last one. So you want to make sure that you make that one, or there's a poster board behind you, or actually slightly to your left and behind you, and one behind me. You can take pictures of that because it gives the timings for the departures that precede 4:25. 4:25 is the last one, but you can leave before that. So again, I'm Ranger Jeff, and I'm so very happy to see you all here, and you brought all the sunshine. You're free on Alcatraz to explore the island. I'm going to stand here and answer any questions that you might have.